And so that's Hermione in the box. Now, this is Hermione, the doll. She's 8 inches tall, and I thought this was one of the best as far as clothing and detail and hair. I thought this was one of the nicest dolls I've seen of the Mattel products. As I said, she's 8 inches tall. The hair actually has kind of like, it's not all just one color. It seems to kind of like have darker and lighter areas. And it's crinkled, which is neat. And a crisp little white shirt. The little decal there is actually a sticker. So if you ever try to iron it, you be careful around the decal. My mom burned the decal off of my other Hermione. It's got the red and yellow Gryffindor scarf. Nice crisp girl skirt, gray scarf, gray socks that go up to her knees, and those shoes. The skirt actually is kind of a thong, excuse me. Whoops. The doll is pretty articulated, though I find her arms are very awkward, but her head can turn and even can nod up and down a bit. The arms are very awkward. They should be able to bend slightly. Oh, excuse me. I don't know how much you guys, but they are very awkward. It's easy to get her in kind of the wrong position. This thing clicks a lot. Yeah. The movement in the arms is a bit. She can move her torso from side to side. She can bend her knees, and so you could even have her, sitting on the stool, if you wanted. And when you put the wand in her right hand, okay, yeah, see, that's her wand. And she's got this, well, it doesn't stay very well. Okay, she's got this little knob in the back of her back there. And you put this is the wand. And you put the, oh wait, maybe it goes on better that way. Okay, yeah. Maybe not. Probably it would have been best if I would have kept the rubber band. So she has her little wand there, and you move that little that thing in her back, and she waves her hand. So Wingardium Leviosa. Okay. So and in the same hand, she has a little magnet, and they do warn you that the doll has, it works on magnets, so you should keep it out of, anything that's sensitive to magnets. This is the stool it comes with. The stool doesn't do anything except it's nice for the doll to sit on, or maybe yeah, if you want to put the potions, which is what they show, so you put the potions on there, and there's a little star on the side, and if you can move her arm, as I said, the arms are really tricky. I was worried after, it's like 13 years, that maybe this has non-replaceable batteries, so I was thinking, well, if they're non-replaceable, I wonder if they're going to go dead. So I was a little worried about that, but, shoot, are you still filming? Okay, sorry folks, okay. Let me turn off the lights so maybe you can see this a little better. So she puts the hand over the scar, and they light up red. So, okay. The cauldron is a little more, And I'm wondering, these flames kind of looked a little neon. I was kind of curious whether they glow in the dark. So I was going to test that. Let's see if they glow in the dark. Though it would seem probably... No. Okay, they don't glow in the dark, but they're kind of a neon-y type color. The cauldron didn't quite, is a little more trickier to activate. Anyway, and it's a little hard to see, but there's actually a little H on the side here. And so you put the cauldron in, you press the flames down. And then you get Hermione to put her hand over the H. But it has to be, oh, yeah, just so. It can be a little tricky sometimes. Where's the H? And it's hard to see the H. H. Oh, there it is. Yeah. But anyway, so that's how that works. And, my favorite, though, is the trunk. So you see the trunk, and it's empty, and so you close it, and then there's this little tab on the side, and you press down. Whoa, well, okay, that didn't work as well as it should have. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, alright. Okay, so you see Mrs. Norris in there. And, you know, as any Harry Potter fan would know, all the students of Hogwarts would like to give Mrs. Norris a good kick. But in this case, we're going to lock her in the trunk. And we're going to pull the little... oh, well, actually, I was not supposed to do... Okay, well, there's Mrs. Norris now. And then you close the trunk, and you press down on this lever here. And voila, she's gone. But actually what's happened is that you can also keep it open. But I guess it's kind of more of a, it's more kind of magic-y if you close it and then you go, oh, she's gone. So, you know, now you don't see her. And now you do. So, so that's the magical powers Hermione Granger. And as I said, I think she's one of the nicest dolls of the Mattel, you know, with all there's several Hermiones out there. You know, there's Hogsmeade Hermione, which I didn't think looked like Hermione at all. And then there's Wizard Sweets Hermione that smells like strawberries. There's Magical Talking Hermione, which I have, and is always at a big risk of not talking. But fortunately, a YouTube friend of mine figured out how to get them to talk, and mine's still talking, by the way, after I fixed her. And there's Magical Powers Hermione, and as I said, I think as far as the doll, you know, it's one of the other dolls are not always fully articulated. This one, the hands are a little, you know, tricky, the arms, but as far as hair quality and looking like the actress and the quality of the clothing and the coolness of the accessories, I think this is one of the best dolls. Funny story. The Magical Powers Harry, I was undressing him. I had gotten a used one. And this one is pretty much complete, except it doesn't have his wand and it doesn't have the goggles that this doll comes with. So that's why I was waiting for the boxed version to come so you guys could see that. But as you can see, I bought a used one, and you know, the clothing's a little faded and his whites are not quite as white. Anyway, so I washed them because the person that sold me this, they were apparently a smoker, and well, you know, people, if you've had any dealings with smokers, unless you're a smoker yourself, smokers don't seem to realize that, you know, smoke gets on everything, and if you're not accustomed to smoke, you can be sensitive to it. So I was washing his outfit, and so I undressed Harry. And Harry has boobies. And actually I was thinking, well, did they just make like a Hermione doll and then just stick a Harry head on it? But I was checking, actually before I turned this on, I was checking Hermione's boobies, and what's disturbing is that Harry has more boobies than Hermione does. So anyway, I was just sharing that. Okay, so anyway, I hope you'll enjoyed this review, and stay tuned very soon. I'll be doing a review on Magical Powers Harry Potter.